Today, our life is very vulnerable. We don't know what will happen today or tomorrow because the condition in the world now is so scary. It's not stable. Nothing stable anymore. Anything can happen anytime. Any big disaster, any big crisis can happen anytime. We don't know what will happen with the natural disaster. We maybe have drought, we maybe have flood, we maybe have storm attack us. We don't know when. And it looks like everything is not stable. It's not normal anymore. Everything completely changed. And we don't know pandemic, we don't know anything will happen. And the war is another thing that it seems like it's come closer and closer to us. We can have the biggest war or the third world war or anything that we can call it anytime. Because the war in Europe, in Russia and Ukraine, there's no sign that it will end soon. We don't know what will happen. But there's a sign that it will expand more, it will be more serious. And in the same time, in the East Asian country, in Korea, Japan, Taiwan, we don't know. It seems like it's close, very close to become another war soon. So it seems like a lot of disaster, a lot of crisis is waiting to attack us from every direction now. In this situation, I don't think we can live like a normal. I don't think we can just ignore everything around us. To prepare is very important. How can we create more choice for us, more solution for us when some disaster happen with our life? In normal life, we still buy insurance. Insurance, we don't know what will happen. We don't know it will happen or not. But to make sure that we will be okay, we need to buy insurance. But with our life now, it's bigger than life insurance or health insurance. It's bigger than that. We don't have the insurance for the security in our life. What will happen if natural disaster happen? What will happen if we have the war expand all over the world? How can we help ourselves? So this part, I think we need to prepare. We have time to prepare now. So to create more choice for us if something bad happen, I think it's not bad idea. What we are trying to do now, we try to work very hard to do seed saving. Because we think about seed. Seed is food. Food is life. Seed is incredible thing in our life. It's very tiny, but it can produce a lot. Imagine if we have one grain of rice, very tiny, one grain. If we plant them and take care of them very well, they can produce more than 50 stem, 50 rice stalk coming up. Each of them can produce more than 30 seeds in one stem. But one seed can produce 50, and each of them can produce more than 30 seeds. So it can produce a lot of food for us very quick. If we have seed in our hand, whatever happens, we still have choice if we plant them. And in many kinds of seeds, they can give food to us. They can turn to food for us very quick, like mustard green or lettuce or kale or something like that. If we have seeds, we plant them today. Another 15 days, they become a baby lettuce, a baby kale, a baby spinach, baby thing. We can pull them, we can eat them after 15 days. So only 15 days we can have something to eat. And then if we wait another month, they will be bigger and bigger. So life will be more secure when we have seed in our hand. It's important to think about saving seeds now, because most of people don't have seed in our hand now. In the past, when we have crisis, when we have disaster, people will go to the forest because the forest save everything for us. The forest save a lot of variety of food. They save a lot of seeds for us in the forest. When we have drought, when we have flood, when we have war, people will run away and hide themselves in the forest. And they can dig a lot of tubers and roots, and they eat them, and they eat wild vegetable. And they use the tree to make house. They use tree to make tools. They use plants in the forest to make medicine. So whatever happened, they ran to the forest. They will survive. That's why we survive until now. But now, people all over the world, we cut down all of the forest. There's not a lot of tree left. There's not enough forest left for us now. And then no forest saving seed for us. No forest saving natural resources for us. And in the same time, we ourselves, we don't have any seed in our hand now. We have only money. But money cannot grow. We cannot plant money anymore. Money cannot turn to food sometime. So, if we have crisis now, if we have disaster happen now, it will be the biggest crisis or the last crisis in human history. It can be the last crisis because every time we can survive because we rely on the forest. But now we have no forest, no seed in our hand. It will be the most cruel crisis in our lifetime because we facing the disaster with no seed in our hand. That means we have no food. We'll die sadly. This is why I feel like now is nothing happened yet. Just imagine that we try to make insurance for us. New insurance system is saving seeds. Have seeds in our hand. That is the security. If we love to grow, if we like to be a farmer, if we have land, it's the time to saving seed now. Looking for local seed around us and save them and plant them and preserve them in our life. Plant them every year and eat them. And then if we have more seed that we cannot plant them, keep in refrigerators. They will last very long. But if we keep outside, most of the seed will last only 1 year. So what we can grow, grow them. What we cannot grow, keep in the refrigerators. So we can expand the lifetime of seed longer. But if we don't like gardening, we don't have skill, we don't have seed, or we live in the city, we have no land to grow. Don't need to grow. Do what you like, but you need to support people who do seed saving. Support people who grow for saving local varieties. Buy from them, help them, support them, and then we can rely on each other. This is the way to make our life have more choice. We can feel secure. At least we did not grow, but our friend grow. We did not save seed, but our friend saved seeds. We are friends. We are helping each other. We rely on each other. This is something is very important. It's a kind of insurance for security in our life. We don't know what will happen today or tomorrow. But if it happens, we feel secure because we have food in our hand. Seed saving is the best insurance for our security in our life.